Hello and welcome to How to Helen, where you learn something different every day. In this episode, we will be cleaning the mass airflow sensor or MAF sensor for this 2005 Porsche Cayenne. Now just to double check, make sure that you buy the mass airflow sensor cleaner. Don't use any other spray to clean this because the detergents and other spray might damage the sensor. Now this process applies to all first generation 955 Cayennes from 2003 to 2006 with a 3.2-liter V6 engine. First thing we need to do is remove this plastic panel on the engine compartment. The way to do that is first, remove the weather stripping on the side. Then, take off this battery terminal access port. Pull it off and take it off. Then you're supposed to have 4 plastic screws for this panel. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of mine is missing, so just take out this upper 2 plastic screws. You just turn it 1/4 counterclockwise, then pull it up. Just to repeat, turn 1/4 counterclockwise and it should pop off. Now we can take off this plastic panel. And from here you can see your engine air filter air box. Next, you're supposed to have another screw here for this plastic panel in the front, but since I don't have it, you don't have to remove it. So you can just simply lift it slightly up, then pull it out of the way. And now you have complete access to your engine air filter air box and mass airflow sensor. Next, we need to remove the air box. Now, at the bottom of the air box, there's 2 retaining rods with a T30 Torx head. What we need to do is move this notch 180 degrees to match the slot at the bottom so we can wiggle it out and take it off. Here's a close-up. So here's my T30 Torx bit. Now I'm turning it counterclockwise to align with the slot on both sides so I can wiggle it out. I will need a long nose to help me wiggle this out. And as you can see at the end, there's that notch aligning with the notch on the top. That is what you need to align on the slot at the bottom to take it out. Next, push the 2 retaining clip upwards to release the airbox. Now we can open the airbox. With the airbox out of the way, let's remove the hose clamp for the mass airflow sensor. Start turning it counterclockwise to release. Then take out the hose clamp and pull off the mass airflow sensor tube. Now press down on the wiring harness to release. If it is stuck in place, use a pick tool to help you assist in raising the end of the locking harness. Or just do it by brute force. There's your mass airflow sensor. Now press on the locking tabs on the front elbow to remove. Now let's clean the mass airflow sensor. Now I know you're getting tired of me of saying use the correct spray, but it is really critical that you use the correct spray, a mass airflow sensor spray, because if you use a different spray, the detergent or ingredients in them can damage the spray. So please use the correct spray so we don't damage anything. Now spray a lot on the sensor. Now make sure you let it dry completely before installing it.
6 months later.
With the mass airflow sensor completely dry, it's time to reinstall it. Okay, let's slide in the elbow tube. Now install the wiring harness. Slide in the other side of the airbox tube. Tighten the hose clamp. Reinstall the top of the airbox filter. Install the elbow tube on the airbox filter. Then, clip on the top of the airbox filter. Slide in the locking rod on the airbox filter. Once it's completely in, turn the rod again 180 to match the bottom of the other notch. That should lock the connecting rod in place. Next, reinstall the plastic panels in the reverse order that we removed them. And that is how to clean the mass airflow sensor for this 2005 Porsche Cayenne. This has been another episode of How to Helen. My name's Jeff, and thank you for watching. Hello and welcome to How to Helen. Hello and welcome to How to Helen, where you learn something different every day. In this episode, we will be cleaning throttle body. Hello and welcome to How to Helen, where you learn something different. And that is how to clean end. Now make sure that you buy the throttle body spray. Don't